Welcome to GER Hub Mathematics and Statistics lessons. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about properties of matrices part 3. Okay, so before we begin, please like our video, give a like to our video, share our video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to our channel for more content, okay? Also do well to watch our videos extensively to ensure you grasp whatsoever is being explained. So let us go to properties of matrices part 3. In this video, I'm going to be looking at two properties. Property number 1 and property number 2. Let's start with property number 1. So property number 1 in this video states that matrix addition is associative. Matrix addition is associative, okay? So that is the property we want to prove. So I'm going to write here, matrix addition is associative. So let's see how we prove that property. Okay, now, as usual, I'm going to take a 2 by 2 matrix to do this, okay? So let A, B, and C be 3 matrices of order 2 by 2. Okay, now I would want you to watch our videos on binary operations. Watch our videos on binary operations and you will understand the associative property. You will get to understand the commutative property, the distributive property, the identity element property, and that of the inverse element. Okay, so all those you can get in our videos on binary operation. That is a video that you must watch. The video on binary operations. It will help you understand everything about commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. So, what does the associative property demand? It involves 3, in this case for a matrix, it involves 3 matrices, okay? If you want to show that matrix addition is associative, then it means we want to show that A, the matrix A plus B in bracket plus C is the same as giving you A plus B in bracket plus C. This is the property we want to show. So that is what we mean. If this is true, then it means that matrix addition is associative. Now, as usual, I'm going to prove this law to be true, or this property to be true, after which I'm going to take an example to illustrate. Okay, now let's see. So let's start with A plus B plus C. So as usual, I'm going to take the 2 by 2 A matrix, A11, A12, A21, A22, plus, in this case, I'm going to use a square bracket, and in that square bracket, I'm going to put B11, B12, B21, B22, plus, close the bracket, for the C matrix, C11, C12, C21, C22. Okay? Now, what have I done? I am adding B plus C in this bracket, and I'm adding it to A, whatsoever I get as my result. So, I'm going to handle the inner bracket first. This is A21, A22. Okay, that is for A. Now, let us handle the inner bracket. The inner bracket will give us B11 plus C11, giving us B11 plus C11, okay? Then B12 plus C12, giving us B12 plus C12. Then, finally, B21 plus C21 gives B21 plus C21. Then B22 plus C22 gives B22 plus C22, okay? Now, after doing that, we are going to go ahead and add these two results. So A11 will add to B11 plus C11, and that will give us A11 plus B11 plus C11. Okay? Now A12 will add to this element here to give us A12 plus B12 plus C12. A21 will add to this element to give us A21 plus B21 plus C21. Remember, in addition of matrices, you add elements occupying similar positions. Now, for this one here, A22 would add to this element to give you A22 plus B22 plus C22. And that will give you the result for A plus in bracket B plus C. Okay? Now, once you have obtained this result, we will now go over to this one. Okay? So I'm going to bring here A plus B in bracket plus C. Let's see if the result will be the same. So I'm going to start with writing A plus B in one bracket, the square bracket here, plus C outside the square bracket. Okay? Now this is A11, A11, A12, A21, A22. This is A1, B11, B12, B21, B22. Then this is C11, C12, C21, C22. Now if you add this, it will give you, in the square bracket, we will have this plus this, similar position A11 plus B11, this plus this, that gives us A12 plus B12. Then this adds to this to give us A21 plus B21, and then finally this adds to this to give us A22 plus B22. Then let us add this one here, C11, C12, C21, C22. Okay? Now that, when you add it, will give us the result, this plus this, A11 plus B11 plus C11, this plus this, A12 plus B12 plus C12, this plus this, A21 plus B21 plus C21. Then finally this plus this, A22 plus B22 plus C22, and that will give us the result. Now check your results. You will notice that the result we obtain, you check quickly, notice that the result we have obtained for A plus B in bracket plus C is the same as the result we have obtained for A plus in bracket B plus C. That shows you that matrix addition is associative. Matrix addition is associative. So in associativity property, take note, there are two equal operations. This is plus, this is plus. A plus in bracket B plus C will be equal to A plus B in bracket plus C. So that is associativity property. Now, I'm going to state this, but you check it out. Associative property, or rather, let me put it this way, matrix subtraction is not associative. So you try and find out that. Try this, then investigate. Try and investigate this and give me comments. Try to give me comments as feedback, okay? So I'm giving you as an exercise. Try finding out matrix subtraction is not associative. Then investigate whether or not matrix multiplication is associative. Investigate, okay? To investigate whether matrix multiplication is associative means we want to show that A in bracket BC is equal to AB in bracket C. Now take note, this may show you that matrix multiplication is associative or not associative. So you find out that and give me a comment below, okay? Subsequently give me a comment whether or not you've been able to get that done. Now let's go to the second property. But before the second property, I had earlier promised that I'm going to show you, I'm going to illustrate property 1 that I've just taken in this video with an example. So let's see, as an illustration, I have a square matrix. I have 3 of them. I have 3 2x2 matrices, as I would always use for simplicity's sake. 1 4 1 2, 0 1 3 1, 4 6 1 3. Okay, now let's see, if you add A to B and then add your result to C, we want to show that that will be the same as adding A to B plus C. Okay, now let's see. A plus B is equal, A plus B plus C, A plus B in bracket plus C is equal to 1, 4, 1, 2, which is A, plus B, which is 0, 1, 3, 1, close bracket, plus C, which is 4, 6, 1, 3. And if you do the summing in the bracket here, it will give you 1 plus 0 is 1, 4 plus 1 is 5, sorry. 4 plus 1 is 5, 1 plus 3 is 4, and 2 plus 1 will give you 3. Now, adding that result to 4, 6, 1, 3 will give you that 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 6 is 11, 4 plus 1 is 5, and 3 plus 3 is 6. Now, I am adding elements in similar positions. Now, you watch our videos on addition and subtraction of matrices to see clearly what we are doing. It will make you understand beautifully all I am doing here. Take note, for you to add two matrices implies adding elements in similar positions. So I'm adding 1 to 0. I'm adding 4 to 1 because in this matrix, the position 1 occupies is the same position 0 occupies in the other matrix. So you add elements that are similar to one another. Okay? Now, that has been done for A plus B in bracket plus C. Let us now go to this. So let us obtain A plus in bracket B plus C. That will give you A, which is A11, A12, A21, A22, plus in bracket B11, B12, B21, B22. Okay? Plus C11, C12, C21, C22. Close the bracket. Now, I'm going to bring this A11, A12, A21, A22 plus adding this. That was what we did earlier on, if you remember. Okay? Now, but since we are dealing with numbers, let's bring the matrix. I'm just giving you a glance at what we had done earlier on, a quick recall. So now we are to obtain A plus B plus C. So let's see, for the matrix A, we were given the matrix A to be 1, 4, 1, 2, plus in bracket the matrix B, which was given to us as 0, 1, 3, 1, plus the matrix C, which was given to us as 4, 6, 1, 3, close the bracket. Now let's add. I'm bringing 1, 4, 1, 2 here, plus I'm going to add this one now. 0 will add to 4, similar position. 1 will add to 6 to give 7. 3 would add to 1 to give 4, and 1 will add to 3 to give 4. Now the result of your overall addition will be 1 plus 4 is 5, 4 plus 7 is 11, 1 plus 4 is 5, and 2 plus 4 is 6. So that is the result you are going to get. Okay? Now what did we obtain earlier on? We obtained for A plus B in bracket plus C, we obtained 5, 5, 11, 6. Look at what we obtained for A plus in bracket B plus C. The results are the same. So that concludes my discussion on matrix addition. So remember guys, matrix addition is associative. Matrix addition is associative. Now let us go over to the next thing I want to show you. The next thing I want to show you is about matrix distributive property. Okay, I want to show you the distributive property of matrices. So I want to show you the distributive property of matrices. Okay, so let's see what that property says. That property, that is property number 2, says that matrix multiplication distributes over addition. Matrix multiplication distributes over addition. Okay, so matrix multiplication distributes over addition. Let's see, what does that mean? Now, I told you earlier on to make reference to our video on binary operation. Please, it is very important, watch our videos on binary operation to get a deeper understanding on commutative property, associative property, distributive property, and the inverse element, the identity element. Please watch our video, you would understand and you would love that video on binary operation. Please watch it. Okay, that's what I'm using in matrices. You can see it is applicable in matrices, is applicable in set theory, is applicable in so many other topics in mathematics. That idea of binary operation, that is what I'm using here. So please go and watch our videos on binary operations. Okay, that is where we treated distributive property, associative property, and the likes, commutative property. Okay, so let's see, what does this property say? For three matrices A, B, and C, this property states that A in bracket B plus C is equal to A times B plus A times C. Now, this property is called the distributive property. It tells you that multiplication distributes over addition. Now, if multiplication does not distribute over addition, what it will mean is that this can never be true, that this cannot be equal to this. Now, take note, on the other hand, addition does not distribute over multiplication. So this is not true. This is not true. This is not true. Okay, so this is not true, but this is true, and that is what I want to show you. Okay, so this one shows you that the multiplication sign, which is what is outside, distributes over the addition sign. In distributive property, there are always two different binary operations. In this case, there is multiplication and addition. In associative property, there are two similar or equal binary operations with three different elements. In distributive property, there are three different elements and two different binary operations. Now, the one outside is said to distribute over the one inside if the statement is true. But in this case, for multiplication, it is true. For addition, it is not true. Now, let us see for multiplication. So I'm going to take 2 by 2 matrices. Okay? So let A, B, and C be 3 2 by 2 matrices. Then what we want to show is that A in bracket B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. To do that, let us start with obtaining B plus C. So I'm going to obtain B plus C. What is B plus C? It will be B11, B12, B21, B22 added to C11, C12, C21, C22. Okay? Now, when you add that, it will give us this result. B11 plus C11, adding this to this, elements occupying similar position. Then B12 plus C12, B12 plus C12. Then this will be B21 plus C21. This will be B22 plus C22. So that is what we are going to obtain when we add A and when we add B to C. Now, when you do that, when you are done with doing that, use A to multiply the result of B plus C. That will be A, which is A11, A12, A21, A22, multiplying this result B11 plus C11, B21 plus C21, B12 plus C12, and B22 plus C22. So what that will give you this. So if we continue, let's see. Now take note, we are going to use this row to multiply this column, and that will give us A11 times this will give us A11 times B11 plus C11, okay, plus A12 times this will give us A12 times B21 plus C21, okay, and that gives me this element here. Now, if you go to the next one, you would have in this other bracket, you are going to have this times this. This will give us A11 times B12 plus C21. So that will be A11 times B12 plus C21, C12 rather, plus this will now, the second element will multiply this, and that will be A12 in bracket B22 plus C22, okay, and that closes this bracket. Now if you go to the next one, you are going to have the second row will now multiply each of these columns, and that will give you A21 times B11 plus C11 plus A22, this times this, the second, B21 plus C21. Close your bracket, come to the next one, okay? Now, I would want you to take your time and watch this video all over again. If you are really interested and studious, if you are interested in learning this, it is very simple. All you have to do is to watch this video meticulously to try and understand what is actually going on. It is very simple. I'm simply applying the rule on multiplication of matrices. So I'm using the second row to multiply first column, using it to multiply second column. So let's use it to multiply the second column. A21 times B12 plus C12, this times this, then plus A22 times this. That will be A22 plus times B22 plus C22, okay, and that concludes this. Now if you want to simplify, you would end up having a final result. This would actually multiply to give you A11 times B11. When you open up the bracket, this times this and this times this, plus A11 C11, okay, then and that would add to A12 times B21, this times this and this times this, A12 times C21, and that closes the bracket. Now, so I am actually doing this. I'm multiplying this with this to give this, this with this to give this, this with this to give this, and this with this to give this. Now, if you do the next one, you have A11 B12. When this multiplies this, when this multiplies this, it will be plus A11 C12, plus when this multiplies this, it will give you A12 B22, plus when this multiplies this, it will give you A12 C22, and close that bracket. This closes. Now come over here. This times this is A21 B11, plus this times this is A21 C11, plus this times this will give you A22 B21, plus this times this will give you A22 C21, and that closes that bracket. Now if you go to the next one, you have this times this A21 B12, plus this times this A21 C12, plus this times this A22 B22, plus this times this A22 B C22, okay, and that closes this bracket. Now the result we have just obtained is the result for A in bracket B plus C. That's the result we have just obtained. We have just obtained this, okay. Now the next thing we are going to do is to obtain the next result. So now that we have obtained this, now that we have obtained this part, let us go over to this part. So in this part, what are we going to do? We are going to take A times B plus A times C. So I'm going to bring here in this bracket this plus this. The first bracket is for A times B. This is A, this is B, so this will be A11, A12, A21, A22. The second bracket will be for B11, B12, B21, B22. Then this will, when we come over here, this will be A times C, A11, A12, A21, A22. Then this will be C, C11, C12, C21, C22. Okay? Now, let us multiply and then finally add. So what are we going to have in this bracket? This will multiply this to give you A11 times B11. That is this times this. When I'm using the first row to multiply the first column. Plus A12, B21. Now, if I do that for the second column, I'm going to have this times this to give me A11, B12 plus this times this A12 plus B22. Okay? That adds to the next matrix here. That adds to this matrix. So this times this, the second row times the first column will give us A21 plus A21 times B11. That is this times this. Then this times this will give us plus A22 B21. Then go over to using the second row to multiply the third column. This will give us A21 times B12 plus A22 times B22. A22 times B22. So that gives us that. Now if you come over here for this matrix and repeat the same thing, you would have this times this gives you A11 C11 plus this times this A12 C21. Close that bracket and come over to using the first row to multiply the second column. A11 times C12, A11 C12 plus A12 times C22, A12 C22. Then use this to multiply this. That will give us A21 times C11, A21 C11 plus A22 times C21, A22 times C21. Close the bracket, come over here. A21 times C21, C12 will give us A21 C12 plus A22 times C22. This will be A22 C22. Okay? Now, if you bring these results together by adding them in one matrix, remember this will add to this, and that will give you A11 B11 plus A12 B21 plus this A11 C11 plus A12 C21. That is what you're going to have here. Then add the next one. It will give you this plus this A11 B12 plus A1 sorry, this was supposed to be a multiplication sign. Okay, so this is A12 B22, yes, plus A11 C12 plus A12 C22. That's what you're going to have there. Then this will now add to this to give us this A11 A21 B11 plus, that is, this adds to this, and that will give you A21 B11 plus A22 B21 plus A21 C11 plus A22 C21. Then this will now be this plus this, and that gives you A21 B12 plus A22 B22 plus A21 C12 plus A22 C22. Now, if you check this result, you will notice that it is the same as this. This result is the same as what we obtained here. Now, you compare the result, you will notice that you can find this here, you can find it here. Okay, you look at it. This is found in this result, and it is also found here. You will notice that you find this, it is here. You will find this, it is here, and you will find this, it is also here. Now, if you check it out, for others, you will notice that the result is true. A plus B plus A plus C, A plus A times B plus A times C. So what it means is that A in bracket B plus C is truly equal to A plus AB times AC, meaning that matrix multiplication is distributive over addition. Okay, matrix multiplication distributes over addition. Now let us quickly take an example. Let's take an example on this. Let's take an example on what we have done, and let's see. Now, as an example, let us quickly take this. I'm going to give you a matrix, this times this. That is, A is 1, 4, 1, 1. B is 2, 1, 0, 1. And C is 1, 1, 4, 2. Okay? Now, let's start with obtaining A times B. A times B is equal to 1, 4, 1, 1 times 2, 1, 0, 1. That will give me, if you multiply this times this, is 1 times 2, which is 2, plus 4 times 0, which is 0. Then this row times this column will be 1 times 1, which is 1, 4 times 1, which is 4. Then second row, first column, 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 times 0 is 0. Now, second row, second column is 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is also 1. And that will give you finally, if you summarize, it will give you 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 4 is 5, 2 plus 0 is 2, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? Now, let's go to A times C. If you use A to multiply C, you are going to have 1, 4, 1, 1, multiplying 1, 1, 4, 2. And that will give you this. First row multiplies first column, that will be 1 times 1, 1, plus 4 times 4, 16. Now, first row multiplies second column, that will be 1 times 1, giving you 1, plus 4 times 2 will give you 8. Now, second row multiplies first column, that will be 1 times 1, 1, plus 1 times 4, 4. Second row multiplies first column, that will be 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 2, 2. So if you summarize that result, you are going to have 1 plus 16 is 17, 1 plus 8 is 9, 1 plus 4 is 5, and 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay? Now, if you add AB to AC, you will end up having the result for AB is 2522, added to the result of AC 17953. That will give you, when you add 2 plus 17 is 19, 5 plus 9 is 14, 2 plus 5 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5. That will be the final result for AB plus AC. Okay? Now, I want us to compare this result with what we shall obtain for this. Let's compare this result with what we shall obtain if we calculated A in bracket B plus C. Okay, let's compare. Now, what is B plus C? B plus C would be you adding the matrix B. We are given the matrix B to be 2, 1, 0, 1. Adding this to C, which is 1, 1, 4, 2. Okay, your result will be this. It will be 2 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3, sorry. 1 plus 1, 2. 0 plus 4, 4. And 1 plus 2, 3. Okay? That will be the result for B plus C. Now, if you now take A to multiply B plus C, it will mean using the matrix A. What did we obtain as the matrix A? It was 1, 4, 1, 1. Using it to multiply this result, B plus C, 3, 2, 4, 3, you will end up having this result. You will end up having this. Row 1 multiplies column 1, it will be 1 times 3, 3, 4 times 4, 16. Row 1 multiplies column 2, that will be 1 times 2, 2, plus 4 times 3, 12. Row 2 multiplies column 1, that will be 1 times 3, 3, plus 1 times 4, 4. Row 2 multiplies column 2, that will be 1 times 2, 2, plus 1 times 3, 3. So, if you summarize that result, let's see what it gives. It will give you 3 plus 16 is 19, 2 plus 12 is 14, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 3 plus 4 is 7. Now you compare for yourself. You will notice that this was the result. This was the result we obtained for A plus, the result for AB plus AC gave us 19, 14, 7, 5. Check out the result for A into bracket B plus C. Check out the result. It gives us the same, 19, 14, 7, 5. So thank you very much for watching this video. Do like our video, share our video. Please extensively and meticulously watch our videos to understand what is being done. Okay? Most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel to help us grow, and make sure that you subscribe, because subscribing to our channel gives you updates on latest videos that we shall upload. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you very much.